EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Over. Tony.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll go right back to Mixon. She'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's complete. It's takedown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 19. What's that? 19 Texans.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Jaden Higgins. That's a gain of 7.
7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he's in! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right to the air is Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with it.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out.
All right.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. Down the left sideline. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big-time play for Houston. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Out, what's right? 118, what's right?
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he's in! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That's a 2-touchdown game for number 7 and 8 for the season.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is out of bounds. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. On the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dallas.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he will score! Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. At 18. Robbie.
On play action. Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On second down, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Stroud to throw. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the quick, right?
A run here with Mixon. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground.
And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They are facing a 2nd and long. Here's Dak to throw. Now a screen set up for Blue. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Dak facing 3rd and long. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
Their own 19-yard line.
All right. 18. What's that? 19 Texans. 19 Texans.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 49.
At the 32-yard line.
Hey. Tony.
Stroud to throw here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and such a great example.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up first down. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit early.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before 3rd down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
The 30-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
The 35-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Stroud. Taken in, and he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tress Way to punt on 4th down. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This is blue. He'll push ahead to the 21. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. It is 2nd and 9. They put Pickens in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Now Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 40s. Yard line.
Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Cowboys.
A give. Here comes Blue. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 7. That is Ferguson in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's hit as he threw. He throws to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Prescott. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
All right.
Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
A 51-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans have run out to a 24-7 lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A run with Blue. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw is Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. On the ground, it's Blue. And he'll get about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here comes 2nd and 4. A run once more with Blue. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Blue going to get it again here on first down. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Next to score, Texans 24, Cowboys 14.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, right. Swap. Another swap.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And the Cowboys are going to have it just past their 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Blue. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Left side, popped by Lamb. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
Prescott now. A throw, right side, taken in by Tucker. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, Blue. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd down, Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. It's left side to Tucker. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st down, Dallas.
Straight ahead, It's Blue, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
He gets this one to Tucker. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Into the hands of Pickens. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
That's good.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
4th quarter begins on the ground. In a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
Yeah!
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Tony. 11. Yeah.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Hey, south, south, south. 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he's taken down up past the 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
To throw is Dak. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
He steps out of bounds.
That was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Here we go.
Dak to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Will Anderson. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. They forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And this will not be returnable, as this kick will go out of bounds.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll run with Mixon, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Here we go.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
18. What's that?
Stroud to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go.
On second down, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 39 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Out, that's right. What 18? What's that?
They will work the middle with Mixon. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. They'll drop to throw. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. And he's got another one. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Texans 31, Cowboys 17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Prescott. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts. There's an element of understanding offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
On play action, here's Dak. Plus to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Yeah!
They put Pickens in motion. They'll throw again. Dak. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is Ferguson in motion. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
What's the play call here? 4th down and 7. To the air again. Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
A gain of 15.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Texans. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, so long from Houston.